Last Drag Productions. Episode 1. Alexander the Great. Corey the Conqueror.
I was gonna say that same thing. It's like a lot of the thoughts are a lot of the things that I saw in the dark, which means that there was actually nothing at all, and I feel that I'm walking my face into a wall. When do I stop? When do I turn around? When do I find the logic? How do I know it's now? How do I know that it's all about what's usual? That means it's all actually something truthful and beautiful. I feel it, it's full, the cup's overflowing. I can do it right now when I'm running. I'm running all the patterns, I'm running all the strategies. I feel I can do this, but sometimes I'm just mad at me. Mad at you too, mad at you too. Mad at the media, what do we see? Is it see-through? Sometimes I feel I believe in you, but you don't believe in me, so we don't believe in truth.
We're enraged with frustration through the days of desolate, no dedication. I'm just trying to promote this promotion with the invoking the spirit. I don't know if they notice to hear it, but all I know is not to fear it. And I ain't glowing, but in the nearest I could define it, the sincerest and the genuine. And then they let it in, a little knock on the door. Has it been what it's always been? If it hadn't have been before, core would have never hadn't have been. This has been, or maybe nothing has changed, or everything's the same, but we're still running the water down the drain, and everything comes back around as it evolves. In the moment, in the particle I absolve, and it dissolves within the absolution. Within the solution is the problem, and it revolves like a rotating door, ever evoking the spirit that I floated on before we soar and fly, never knowing what I meant before I opened up the door, opened up my eye, walked through the mental, take another breath as we talk to the gentle.
Try to take a breath, try to look back, no, try to take a step, try to take a breath, try to look back, try to take another step, take another breath, maybe take another breath, take a step back, take a step forward. Now you don't know where you're going. Are you back? Are you there? Are you here? Are you known? Just
where are you at?
Take another breath, I inhale, I blow out smoke, I exhale, and I feel that right now I won't fail. Sometimes the wind can't blow that sail, so you stay in the same place, you're still in that same race. You know you can do everything you gotta do to escape, but you don't, you stay. Solitude, know that it's actually not your type of attitude. You know you knew what you did then, but sometimes it's all about how it's all different. And now I'm in the deep end, looking for a reason, just looking for a reason.
Not to panic at the disco, can't feel your face and it's the weekend. I feel a little bit weakened, I start to get a little bit manic, frantic, I panic, I'm sinking like the Titanic, deep end into the deep depths. Sometimes we think about the sheets where I slept, nightless days. Sometimes I rewrite it on a page and incite in a way in the sight, in the cipher. We get on them bars that are hard like the hard cider. Turn whiskey into wine, or wine into whiskey, or time into the tipsy. I got it in the glass, and everything is at last. We try to just laugh and hold on to the moment as it goes, and the moment fades to black, and all we know is this is where it's at, where we're going on the track. Course of life, of course it's important to not ignore what it's like, to keep pushing forward towards the light. We just try to do right.
Try to do right, try to do okay, try to do what I can just to stay away. Even though I don't want to be locked in solitude, I know I can do this, and I know the type of mood that makes you start to bring, and it makes you start to tear, and it makes you start to realize there's more to fear than fear itself. So you gotta steer and know that the gears will shift sometimes, but keep it near. Don't ever stay too far away, gotta keep it close. It's another day, it's another way, it's another way to say that you're not going away, so you wanna just stay.
I'm natty daddy. Daddy.
Got more tricks than Trick Daddy.
Oh, damn. You spit that fire. This, that, Alex. Smart Alex.
Sup, son?
Chef Shelly. Okay.
This is gonna be a little bit fast.
Okay. Okay,
Little
okay,
bit faster.
okay, okay, okay,
Faster
okay,
and faster.
okay, okay, okay,
Faster
okay,
and faster.
okay,
It's gonna
okay.
get a
It's
little
not
bit
that great.
faster, faster.
But it's not that bad, it's not that great. It's in so fluctuate, but we're kind of the best in the granite state. So we hold up with a heavyweight, and we'll never back down, always elevate. As it's mind over matter and we demonstrate. Rolling up them sleeves, let us self-medicate. Just gotta self-preservate the preservation, so we're at the park. Hesitating as we embark, we're looking at the moss that is growing on the bark. Catch it like Randy Moss on the toss. Throw the paper to the dogs that bark. I'm just trying to show you a little bit of the game. Looking at the wood, looking for ants and aardvarks that are coming out of the woodworks, man.
Never choke, never go blank. Never gonna do this every day. I thank myself, my people, my friends, to the evil enemies that we run through. Sometimes I come to a sense of mind that I can start to find, but I just reminisce and miss all the times that I wish I could commit to. But I don't think I knew you. Do you know me? Sometimes I just go through all the past yearbooks. Everybody I used to know and realize everybody I knew is not gonna grow. So I just stay at the same pace. I do this every single day. I know that the lake, it's gonna get frozen in December. But right now I wish that I couldn't remember another word and another face too. I wanna look at you, I wanna face you. But who do I face when my face looks blue? When I can't hold my breath any longer when I talk to you. So I walk through every little part. Every single thing I see in dark is something that I just want to embark, so I know that it's just gonna be a scar.
And I believe within the boundaries, that's where you are. You cross the line, where they cross the line. Bite me tongue when I am around you, you am around me. I don't know what I just tried to kick a little bit of that shit. Kick a little bit of that shit. Okay.
You got it, dude.
I'll try again next verse. I'll try again on the next beat.
You got it, dude. You got me, dude.
Faded, dude.
You got it, dude. You got me, dude.
I got you, dude. Yo, I got you, dude. I got you, dude. Yo, I got you, dude. I got you, dude. Yo, I got you, dude. I drank the beer that I got for you, but you're still my dude, and you had 1 and 1, so that makes 2, and it's just me and you when we're kicking into the 1 to the 2. So who the fuck is it? The 2-man crew. Kicking that live shit, kicking that real shit, kicking that function, kicking the speaker, kicking the door like we're holding the heater, kick it like it's official whenever we come through, like we're kicking with the sneakers, kicking with Fila's, Adidas, Fubu, who you know is who's who, we the who's who of who rhymes, this ain't no who's who, with a mute rhyme, but it's deaf. And Alexander the Poe, we're just trying to kick some shit in New Hampshire. If you didn't know, we got that can to flow, no banter to go. I'm just trying to kick it, you know. If they didn't know, lights, camera, action. That's the type of paradise that I see when I close my eyes and I go to sleep. Rolling that paradise, rolling up my sleeves. All I know is that time has gotta go when I'm in a crease. Trying to fold time, trying to fold money, fold space, trying to fold the quotes. Kind of funny though, I know the way. We try to light it up in the night is the darkest, the light is the night, in the dark is the gray. But we see it in the eyesight through the black and white, and it goes around my head just like a satellite. Sometimes I don't have the appetite. I wanna kick rhymes on the mic, but I feel like oftentimes I'd rather write. But I feel sometimes we unravel at the sight of seeing that battle, the battle of light, the battle of spite, the battle of wrong, the battle of right, the battle of what's gone on, the battle of our rights. And it's a passage as we hold it with the passion, try to speak it. I know it, it's everlasting, so we quote it. And we have it just to have it, don't or we won't. So we will the quote to will itself just to hope. And if it is itself, then it itself will grow. I'm just trying to show you that it itself, I don't know. But I'm just trying to be here searching the same. I feel like it's burning, we keep it burning with this flame.
Yeah, you best know that we're not acting. This is our life story, the shit that we're rapping. It's all wrapped up, it gets misconstrued, but actually it's the type of facts I want to get to you. I want to tell you a little thing I know about my life. I want to tell you something, and that's why I grab the pen, that's why I write, that's why I rap, that's why I gotta get the freestyle over the beat. Because sometimes there's no smiles, it's only frowns. I feel like I drown, I feel like it's all about how you want to astound and take a place. You put your feet on the ground, but you don't stand up. It's a race. How do you get that crown? When you're not in the same lane as the people you think are lame, but they're actually making more money than you, so how do you gain? How do you know that you're actually growing? How do you know that sometimes without an oar you can still be rowing and going up current, then going back south, going back up north? Like you don't need that tidal bout. You don't need a a soapbox to stand on, just to know that you're the champion.
It's got the ambiance and the dissonance through the distant winds and a wind. We listen in and we see a sight that the vision is visioning within the imagery, and an image of you is an image of me. The image we see
It's a mirror match.
is a symmetrical symmetry.
It's all about them angles.
Deception.
I feel so comfortable, but I wish that I knew when the cup was full, until the point that it was overflowing, because at that point you have a mess and you don't know if you're knowing more than you knew at the start of the finish. But I feel that sometimes I diminish all the points that I start to say, because I don't know what the point I'm trying to make is, so I go slow.
But you build it up, and if I was telling you when you were filling that cup, I'd tell you to stop now. Because by now you didn't stop, and the sound just kept drowning off onto the countertop. But then the sound came back into the glass. Time and osmosis reverse the rhyme. Time is in the glass and we hold it to the closest.
We hold it up high, know that the most up high is why we are here. Do we come from the stars? Do we come from a god? Do we know who we are? I feel that there's so many questions that need to be asked, but right now there's not that type of class that you can take in college to gain that knowledge. So you have to have what you know and harvest. All the hardships that you did made you a better person. You forgive, you survive, you live, you know you don't die. But when you look at that pool, you want to make that dive. Want to get deeper and deeper, trying to find who is actually the teacher. Who's the one who's the leech? Who wants to suck your blood? Who wants to know that you can seek more and reach, explore the deep? Know that you can go and you're never that weak. Even though the days of the week get slower, all you gotta do is keep getting older, just to know that the knowledge and wisdom is there, just to know that you can go to do it, but you don't care. So you gotta realize what the fuck.
And apparently it's there, because every moment you make it a moment where the transparency is aware. And in that moment you see through the transparent glare, and it's translucent through the lucid state. You try to have it to lose it, to lose it to have it, to have it to lose it, but wait, sometimes it comes back around for a full circle. I said
so you gotta let it circulate.
Yeah, that's what I was going with that. How'd you know that?
Yeah.
How'd you know that? You knew that shit. Dips. Camera dips.
Yeah.
Alright, let's bump it. Let's do the bump though. Let's bump this bit. 1, 2, 3, bump. Trailer hitch.
Damn, I feel violated. Cool, and
Yeah, that's for sure.
cool. I feel so mellow right now. You feel mellow?
I feel
How
mad yellow. Like mellow yellow fellow. Play the stand-up bass cello.
Yeah.
Girl, shake it like it's jello. Hello. Hello or not. Girl, gotta shake like a jello shot. Girl, what it is. By the time she turned around, had the jello shots out the fridge. Slid a couple down my throat. She said, oh, I heard you're an MC. Let's hear a quote. So I was like, oh, no, you didn't, bitch. Oh, shit, yo, it just goes like this.
I say, what up, girl? She said, no, that's not a word. That's not a bar. I was like, no, you didn't let me finish. Slow it down. I said, I know who you are. Shooting star going through the night. You're the type of girl that I wish I could recite a verse to, cause I know it might not hurt you to know that I'm a good guy. Know that the virtue is patient, so you gotta be patiently waiting. You gotta know that it's all reciprocating. But I feel that I'm slipping and I'm debating if I'm doing the right thing. I know I'm hating a lot of things at times, but right now you looking nice. Right now you cold as ice. I feel that it's getting a lot hotter and harder. The heat is going up, so can we just speak for a moment? When outside, cold breeze, heat of the moment. You don't want to get me pissed off, dog, or I might make the beat skip, cause I'm that raw. I know what I seen, I know what I saw, I know the type of scene, and I can start to saw it in half. Bring it right back, make that real rap type of shit that makes your head snap. Cause the whiplash of you bobbing back and forth is going to the beat. And I know that it's probably force. A force of an equation, a force of persuasion, a force of something that I take, but it's not taken, it's given, it's all me, it's all you, it's all everything but the beat, fuck you.
Yo, why I say we're the Kevin Costners of Dancing with Wolves.
Mixed with Kanye.
Yippee-yo-ki-yay. Time's astray.
If this shit skips, I'm gonna kill him.
The lines just sway while my mind drifts away.
Let it drift, let it drift.
Time is away.
Let it drift, let it drift.
Time is irrelevant.
Let it drift.
Time is irrelevant.
Let it drift.
Time is irrelevant.
Let it drift. Let it drift.
Time, where the hell it went?
Let it drift.
Time is irrelevant.
Let it drift.
Time is irrelevant.
Let it drift.
Time is irrelevant.
Let it drift.
Don't know where the hell it went.
Let it drift. You could be on that raft going across the seas and not believing that there's a such thing as disease, and the degrees they start to get higher and higher. Know that you can do this, but you know that you want to be flyer than the best and more than the most, but you're not seeing shore, you're not seeing coast, you're not sure that you're better than the best, but you feel that you could do this. You want to see the sun caress the ocean, the water, as you start to drift farther and farther. How did you miss the left in the current, the right? You're not deferring if you're on the right direction, but you know you're steering towards more than you know. At night all you can see is the moon glow, so you go towards the North Star, knowing that you don't know where the fuck you are. So you drift and drift and drift and drift. You drift, you drift and drift and drift. You drift and drift and drift and drift.
I drift, you drift, we drift, we drift, and I'm just a drifter. I have an encryption, I am your grifter. Words spoken, the somber of the silent, lost in the moment and don't know where to find it. But you're lucky, you're too blessed. We're only off by a little bit. I'll say I like to do off west. Not really sure what to do about that, yes, but we dove down through the bow, through the dive. Don't know where the sound gets down, but we get high. So the moment that it flipped around, we almost flipped up on the side. I don't know if we're going to survive, but we survived. Baptized and almost as it capsized, we were looking at the last of the black eyes. Closing softly spoken, hoping that the moment wasn't broken. If only we could fix it, hoping the steam was to keep coming out the engine. And everything was ended in the moment we ascended, protected.
But you had good intentions. So I felt the engine and I felt the pistons. I felt that we could do this. There was no wisdom that we hadn't heard, that we couldn't put to play, that we couldn't use in this lonely ass day. But I say we stray, we stay on top. I know I grow, it's a good crop. I don't think that we should stop. This is hip hop, this is why I drift, this is why I drift, this is why I spit, this is why I try to write, just to bring me to that paradise on a lonely night. And I know that the waves might take me over, but it's always closure. It makes me feel sober, knowing that it's empty, but knowing that it's full, knowing that it's always there, push come to pull. And I had to have it, had to be an addict, had to have it be that person in the attic, feeling so savage in its savagery. But sometimes it's about the pageantry, sometimes I feel that I'm just really not bad at me, but I'm stabbing me with all the lyrics and the darts coming from the blood, and it's pumping to the heart,
through the artery and the harmony that hardened me like a callus or a blister. Sometimes it's hard to be all that party wanna be G, but you wanna call it shit.
RVD with an RVG. It's a frog splash with a yeah. I get it. Roll up. what I feel like? You know what I feel like? I feel like I might be on cloud 9, and nobody can actually stop my mind from thinking, cause I'm thinking a lot, and right now I'm thinking that I might actually start to plot my own place, my own planet, my own state, everything I have inside my mind state. And I find that I am greater than most, but some people, they're making more, so I toast to all the people who are still trying to grind, all the people that know that they can find a place in this life and a place in the world. And I find that people, and I find those girls, and I know it grows, it starts to explode, it knows it can not explode. But I feel that I'm tongue-tied sometimes, so I want to come down and I don't want to ride.
That feeling is the craziest. Sometimes I'm often lazy, but not the laziest. But the thoughts in my brain that I tend to ascertain to entertain all the zaniness is that the antics in the function, combustion, spontaneous. No interruption, no commercial. Fuck a TiVo. Got the mojo libido. Sweating like Shaq at a free throw. This is my fucking free flow. I'm just trying to kick it if you didn't know. We know. Fuck the game, all tuck in your chain. I'm on that Debo. Get up, Crane. I'm just trying to show you what I do. What up to Crawdad? I was kitchen crawl. Ding, Sonny.
Yeah, how about this? Wanna go bar for bar? And I say, I know I got to be, but sometimes I just wanna look at history.
You're like a god, you self-fulfill the prophecy. I think you might have fucking won the lottery.
Yeah, I feel rich at times, but sometimes I feel that I lost my mind.
I hope you didn't lose it too far beyond the fact you couldn't go on and get on with the rhyme.
Like, where are my marbles? I lost them. How can you start to solve when?
Like a star you shine, but I often get marveled at times. Like DC, the times are the times we see.
No comments, no comics. We're not adventurous, we just got this.
Are we losers, zeros, or are we motherfucking superheroes?
Nah, I got the number on my back, and I got my cape too, so I wanna rumble back.
And these words be of these rappers, couple legends, hanger jerseys in the rafters.
Yeah, you know the 603. When you hear that, you know where we be.
And we keep it challenged to the B. It's C to the A to the A to the B.
ALEXCOREY, we the best.
We the best, and I won't lie now. It's Corey, Mark, and Alex.
Tadao Barnes, you know the name. Barnesy people know that I gain.
And I'm still trying to spit game. I spit to these broads like I spit flames.
Yeah, getting scorched from the dragon. Sometimes you don't think we're lacking.
If I was at Chicho's, I might say what up to Dragon. But other than that, we're just other than hacking.
Lamping, sometimes go to the Hamptons. I know that I wish that I could see Samson.
We were camping in Campton. You're awesome, Pete.
I want to talk to Samson.
I want to talk to Samson. Fly me to the moon like my name is there. Got the beats kicking on the Samsons. Straight lamping like a street lamp. Lamping like a street post, motherfucker.
They lack actually spitting shit that's fact. They lack not having somebody to fall back on, like a best friend, on like the next one, on in the question, on I can't let them. Let it go with the verse, with the flow, and the verbs, and I know when the nouns just provoke. So I hope that the smoke that you blow will make you know that you can go when the wind's cold, when it blows, when you feel it on your back, when you don't have a hoodie and you don't have a jacket and you like it and you want to have it but you never had it but you need it and you see it and you know you can believe it. So I feel that I can see it. I feel that it's so secret and I know that you want to just delete it.
He's the illa, Forilla. He's the 21, the blackjack, the dilla, Forilla. We the coldest, the illest, the chillest, the chinchilla. We're coming up with the whole enchilada. Plus a lot of the enchilada. to say something more a little bit Prada or Gucci, I don't know, maybe she uses me more than I use her, but she's a little bit like a newbie, a user. I'm not sure if it's friendly, but I guess I want to end her where she used to befriend me or envy the fact that I don't want to leave it empty, or envy it, the envy, or maybe it's the jealousy. And she got it from Steve, who caught it from Penelope, and maybe I was just there, spelling out a spelling bee, like I was just bumbling like a fumbling little bee, like I didn't know if it was troubling the trouble it be, to be caught up in the puddle of scheme. I'm not sure, but I'm bursting her bubble, the bubble that seemed too small around her fucking big head.
Gotta pop it, gotta know that it's all about the topic, and you want to see it in your eyes and through your optics. But I had to have it, and I had to lost it. So I knew that it wasn't about how exhausted you were, but the breath that was taken in. I wish that the mistaken wasn't taken in. I wish that we were just making what we had to make, and sometimes it's the bacon, the money.
Woo!
All about how it's so funny. How you can do this and you think that I'm a dummy. How you know that it's not ruthless, it's not what the sunny is when the sun lows.
I think you're fucking brilliant. I think every rhyme you spit is resilient.
Thank you.
Cause some minutes are kinda far off. You can fuck up and come back so quick, so hard, never feel off, like it fell off, like it never felt, a little bit soft. The shit is on, solid, for real, dog. I'm going to bed. Guess I'll talk to you tomorrow. Guess you will. Whoa!
Her ears is ringing.
Goodbyes. Good nights.
Yeah.
We're the good guys.
What's up, son?
Oh, this is more fitting.
You don't feel violated because you know there's trials and tribulations.
I biodegraded.
That I was gonna say a big old bar about you, but nah, that's going away. Now I'm gonna battle you. But nah, just kidding. I'm gonna still talk you up because you my dude, you my friend, and I know that you knew what I was actually about to do.
Yo, for real, we live it up. Hit it gross for your boys, just big up.
Yeah.
He pat my back like a fucking hiccup. Gotta burp it, for real, yo. We're the moderators to the peasants, to the kings, to the servant. We're just trying to show you that it's always been emergency, the Irvin. Irvin? Or I meant to say urgent or fervent? I'm not sure, but I'm swerving. I'm going over the median. I like my beef if it's cooked medium. And our ingredients are always the premium. And it's in your inner ear. Cause as a good friend would say, I won't tell you things you just want to hear. I won't interfere, I won't get in the way. I won't try to persuade or sway. I'll take in what you say. And I might just say, hey, do what you do if that's what's best, what you think for you. Cause that's the type of friend that I am. But I'm also that delusional friend that'll also go along with whatever you say, or try to persuade that to be anything that won't portray a feeling that's hard in your heart, the feeling that you won't betray. Because that's the type of friend I am too. So that's kind of weird.
Real talk. Yeah.
Because I lie for you, I lie for you, I lie for you when I won't lie to myself. I lie for you, I lie for you when I won't lie to myself. I lie for you, I lie for you when I won't lie to myself. I lie for you, I lie for you when I won't lie to myself.
That's real talk, the realest shit that you've ever heard. Most rappers nowadays don't steal, they don't stay real. They know that they can't compete with a couple motherfuckers who actually know what's real. And I feel that you don't feel that, but I feel that I could bring it back. The real that I had, it's like a fishing rod, and I'm fishing for broads. And I'm wishing that a condition could go across all the way to the sea university, knowing that I see everything in this universe hurt more, see less, know that the worth is everything you have, so you put it in your girl's purse, just so she can hold it, just so she can know there's another moment, there's a component that you had to grow, and you needed that right hitch, but that wasn't actually the right bitch.
Or were we just seeing something farther from a reflection of ourselves? Because when I picture us growing older, we don't grow apart, we grow as fathers as well. I can see you sometimes and I don't understand it. Cause you'll father the son of a father like the father of a son who never was abandoned. Grandson to a grandson shit. That's that companion shit.
Real shit.
Real shit.
Growing old sucks.
Kiddos.
What the fuck?
True talk. Real talk. Last summer sun, we was in the summer sun. We went to Fun Spot.
Yeah, that was a fun spot.
If you reverse Fun Spot, which is a fun spot, you get that top snuff. We wasn't getting that top snuff. Actually, we wasn't even doing that snuff. We were just smoking duff. Got that Hillary Huff. For real, what you feel is what you feel. Like hops, we filling them up. Staying up, late. Feel what you feel, never fuck, up. Maybe fuck, up, once or twice, but never 3 times.
Never
We're
3
the
times.
best of the shit, let me remind you.
Yeah. Let me remind you while I rhyme that sometimes it's about the combine and how you combine and how your spine doesn't stay straight, so you know that you align with the stars that make the earth work, make everything there, so it's not perfect, but you know it's worth it, so it's so tough and you gotta do it right now. Do you really give a fuck? Do you know what's there? It's in the universe. Do you know that you stare through it, but you don't hurt? You know it's her, but you don't defer. You know that sometimes she thinks, but you don't concur.
There I felt, maybe it hadn't been questioned. Cause I'm there, but I'm not there as well. Parallel dimension. Part of it is looking back at it like the black hole of our pain. Cause when I look back at it, I'm through and through. Back at it as an astro plane. On a new plateau, where did the past go? Looking at her like she's an asshole. She's too rude. Hasn't learned, still got an attitude. So I licked a toad, and I became a prince. And I had a fingerprint that was under my thumb, so I put it to the paper with the ink, and I started to think what I had in a thought. Keep those thinking thoughts that are thinking so well, with ink that never dried in an ink well, with a feather pen that never had been the better of a better friend. You're my friend. We just got better until the weather had never been better than then, and then we were better than when, then, now, here, when. Years went by, but we're still here. Hi, old me. Now we're going back in time, put it in a time vault, and we're gonna rhyme. Leave their minds in a salted state of mind. Fractures, but we're still them rappers who are picture perfect when we serve it on a platter.
Minutes are splinters in time, and I feel that I diminish when I wanna rhyme, when I wanna know that I really don't know nothing, when I deplete myself, when I know it's concussing everything in the brain, Son of a bitch.
Burpee. Rude burpee on the track.
I have a bad feeling about this beat too.
I got bad news for you. I have herpes and now you do too, and it's just like that. Check your lip service, chin checkers. This is chess ain't checkers. Moving the bishop, the rook. Motherfucker watching and the image get took. Picture in the candid. Motherfucker image of a bandit. Looking at what's good. Giving it back to the poor, steal it from the rich on that Robin Hood. Bringing it back, we ain't robbing the hood.
Nah. Giving to the poor, giving to the people, knowing that it's just another level and it's equal. I just wanna see and I just wanna be and I just wanna know that I'm a veteran, I'm seasoned. And I wanna put a little spice on the game, wanna hype the name, wanna know the type of game that I'm gonna run, that I'm gonna live, that I'm gonna provide, that I do it every day so I survive and I don't ask why. A lot of questions are there, but I feel that another star, another stare, another person that's flashing, and I hate that for asking, but I know that I have compassion
for others in the same, cause I wonder if they have that compassion for me. And as it's gotten into the quote, I don't need no petty clap, no sympathy vote. But if it's a vote of confidence, I just wanna glow, I don't wanna glow to the ominous. But they wanna provoke, they boast and they gloat. They brag about how it's not as moderate. But if we ain't the greatest, then that's preposterous. We've got all we got, and what we gotta offer to this. It's like we want a free scholarship, college it, call it legit. This is on that college tip. I'm just trying to not call it quits before it's synonymous with sex, money, drugs, and politics, and then the motherfucking apocalypse.
And the collagen, don't forget that too. Don't forget that shit, all those tattoos that can't be removed. All the words that were written that you can't say were not there. They're not bitten, they're not scripted. Sometimes you feel all the scribes are inside you, so you describe how you hide and how you stay and how you want to be. But sometimes that shit needs to be secret, you see. Secrecy. Want to keep it anonymous, want to know that it's not about the people or the politics or all the people that you want to stay are you. Stay to you, like you can't see you. When you look at the mirror is not clearer, and you feel that it's fear, but the fear it's not nearer, and you feel so dear, but it's not the deer that you see in the headlights, it's you, and you feel that you can do it, but it's not red right. It's not fucking red right.
Wow. Do we have another beat to do?
Yeah.
Put another beat to do. Before it gets bad and we're getting upset. I'm getting upset, man.
I'm getting upset.
I'm getting kind of upset here. I need to talk to you, where are you? I need to talk to you. I'm trying to
Don't email me.
His email
I ain't
is
racist.
Alex Barnes 86 at beep.com.